Hello, this is my review of the Boss Acoustic Singer Live amp. I bought a used one for $240, I think it was, something like that. And I'm really pleased. I'm going to play this Yamaha LSTA through the Boss Acoustic Singer Live amp, and we'll run it through the paces a little bit. I'm also going to be comparing it some with the Fishman Loudbox Mini that I had. And I'll just give you my take on it. I like the Boss Acoustic Singer Live better. So let's look at the Boss Acoustic Singer Live and check it out. There's the Boss Acoustic Singer Live. Let's get some kind of close-ups of it there. You can see it. Right away, something I like better about it, it's got the dual input here that can take either a guitar cable, 1/4-inch jack, or XLR. Excellent. Another thing I like about it, it's got phantom power. You see, I like to use that Paracoustic DI sometimes, and I can use phantom power, and that would be a guitar channel up there then, and I like that. It's got a nice output. I'll tell you what, it's got this acoustic resonance button and pad. I don't know why you'd ever turn those things off. I'm pretty sure there was a Boss acoustic pedal, or sort of one of those preamp pedal things, and I think this amp incorporates a lot of that. I think it was kind of an upgrade of the Roland AC60, which I loved, and I've got a Roland AC60 in the other room. I like it. But I think this one's a little nicer. On the guitar channel, it's got a super nice reverb, and when you put on that acoustic resonance, it sounds killer. I'll give you a little bit of a taste in a minute. There's some chorus. I'm not huge on chorus, but it's a good one. And the voice is really nice. And I was never too happy with the Fishman Loudbox Mini voice. When I sang through it, it sounded a little harsh to me all the time. This is a lot better. It's got a harmonizer. We'll try. Not too much for a harmonizer. I always feel like a faker. But we'll try it. Maybe we'll even try a little Simon & Garfunkel or Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. If it can do that, it's a good one. And a looper. I feel the same way about loopers. It's kind of nice to have it on the amp. We'll try it. I've had a couple fancy loopers, and I've always decided I'd rather play with other people or solo. But, you know, if it's right on the amp, it might be nice if you're doing a solo gig just to flip it on sometime without making it be sort of the tail that wags the dog. The back of the amp is pretty straightforward. You got a foot switch, phones out, line out stuff. I like the mic amps. I've used line out, and I'm never quite sure it's going to sound the same. And I like a mic because whatever's coming out of the speaker goes into the PA, and I like a mic. But there you go. One thing about both the Fishman and this is it's got a detached power cord. I guess there are functional reasons why that's better, but I'm always afraid I'm going to lose the cord. I'm always afraid I'm going to lose the cord, but as long as I don't lose the cord, we're all right. Yeah, this thing sounds killer. And I've got that acoustic guitar set like you saw it when I just showed you the control bar a minute ago. And other than maybe the master volume, I don't think I'm going to mess with it too much. So listen to this. That acoustic resonance thing really adds a lot. strings are a little jangly. About it, it's got a modern sound. That reverb, Boss has really tweaked this sound for acoustic guitar. I think this was $50 more than the Fishman Loudbox Mini, and I think it's got some more features on it, which I mentioned. It's got the phantom power, it's got that acoustic resonance, which who knows, the Fishman might have that sort of thing built in. It's got a looper and a harmonizer, if you're interested in that. It's got a super nice delay, but I just think it sounds better. It's a better sounding acoustic amp, especially if you want that kind of coffee house ambient sound. That kind of Sunday morning coffee house channel acoustic sound. You know, you're just sitting there having your cup of coffee. I'm usually in church on Sunday morning, but you know what I mean. That kind of just mellowed out, you know. And it's got that kind of coffee, you know, coffee house vibe to this amp. I really like it a lot. I think it's excellent. The Roland AC60 is excellent, and I would say this basically builds on the Roland AC60 and adds more of that ambient quality that I think comes out of some of their newer technology. I don't know how they tweaked it, but I think it's an upgrade over the Roland AC60. It sounds, which is a great amp. It's nice. Let's try that looper. We're going to use this live wire foot switch, fresh out of the box. You know what? I couldn't get the looper to work. I don't think it's the amp, I think it's me, but I actually like looping a little bit, but not too much. And you've got to have a foot switch anyway, and by the time you had a foot switch, you might as well get a looper pedal. I don't know. So I'm gonna say I couldn't get the looper to work. It was probably human error on my part. So let's try the mic. All right, let's try this microphone out here. I've got this wireless headset, and I've left pretty much everything on 12 o'clock. And I've got some delay on my voice, and I already like this a lot better than the Fishman Loudbox Mini. I think that was one. I thought the Fishman Loudbox Mini sounded kind of harsh, and this one's got a heck of an echo. Let's turn it down a little bit actually. But check that nice resonance out. And I'm a guitar player first, but let's try. I'll play one of my own songs a little bit. Woman of the Country. Now if I had a dollar, and if I had a dime, I'd buy myself an old guitar, pass away the time just to singing songs for you, and the way you make me smile. Oh, woman of the country, I've been riding many a mile. All right, let's try with a little harmony here. Oh, let's add it. Oh, okay. Here we go. I think it goes off the guitar. Let's see. Now, I don't use harmony much, and if this is the greatest harmonizer in the world, listen to my voice talk. Ah. If this were the greatest harmonizer in the world, I don't think I'd use it that much just out of the philosophy of harmonizer. But let's try it. Maybe it's kind of fun. It's supposed to be a pretty good one. Now if I had a dollar, and if I had a dime, I'd buy myself a... See, I think it's out of tune. Let's try low. Let's try to look. The big old wheel keep a-rolling on down the highway. Monday morning, gotta get on down the line. I think it's me. I think I sing kind of sloppy. Will you come see me? Thursdays and Saturdays. There's a string out of tune. Let's tune it up and try it again. Maybe it's good. The guitar's a little out of tune. Oh, that's why. Now this ought to be. Let's try it on high. Type. Will you come see me? Thursdays and Saturdays. What have you got to lose? That's hilarious. I've got an answer. I'm going to fly away. That's hilarious to me. What have you got to lose? Let's try it. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm sitting in a railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand, and every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound. That's hilarious. Let me try one of mine. Thursday Ride. And the big old wheel keep a-rolling on down the highway. Monday morning, gotta get on down the line. Well, there's only one way I know, and that's playing it my way. And I'm taking everything in pretty good stride. Got one more mile to go on a Thursday ride. On a Thursday ride. On a Thursday ride. See, the harmony's having a little trouble catching up because my voice is staying the same. It's okay with me. I don't think I want to use it. I'd rather play with someone than sing the harmony. But if you listen, ride, my voice doesn't change with the chord, and I think the harmonizer's getting a little goofed up. And a Thursday ride. And a Thursday ride. See, I think if you're doing something really straightforward, it'd be better. So let's try A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Get plastered, you bastard. Happy birthday. give the Harmonizer, let's turn this thing off. I'm going to give the Harmonizer about a B minus, C plus, but I don't really care. I love the sound of this. I just think if we just take all that gunk off, and the big old wheel keep rolling on down the highway. Monday morning, gotta get on down the line. Well, there's only one way I know, and that's playing my way. And I'm taking everything in pretty good stride. Got one more mile to go on a Thursday ride. 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 Yeah. You know what? I'm giving this amp a high mark. I think if I were really hung up on a harmonizer, which I'm not, I might give it a faulted a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of the better harmonizers do that. I think harmonizers are good if you sing a certain way or certain kind of melodies, but you correct me if I'm wrong, but can a $1,000 harmonizer just automatically jump off and do, you know, Yours Is No Disgrace by Yes, or Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, or some really, you know, or some really nice Simon and Garfunkel song, you know, the Boxer. Let's try it on the Boxer. Let's see what happens on the Boxer. I'm just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I squandered my existence for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All I suggest to a man hears what he wants to hear, disregard the rest. La 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 la. It's not too bad, is it? Let's try will they have Moby David in heaven? Dear Lord, we'd all like to know. See a little bit, fought a little bit. Dear Lord, we'd all like to know if they don't have Moby David in heaven, sweet Jesus. If they don't, who the hell wants to go? I do. No, I don't know. Let's try a couple more. Let's see, what's another good harmonizer song? Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. I keep on falling in out of love with you. See, it's fighting a little bit. Falling in and out of love with you. Falling in and out of love with you. Don't know what I want to do. See that? It's don't know what I want to do. I keep falling in and out of love with you. That's hilarious. Can you hear me? Giving the Boss Acoustic Singer live very high marks. I didn't fuss with the looper long enough to know if it's good or not. I hear it's pretty good. I also read some comments that you had to double click, and I'm really not that inclined to mess around with it. I had one of those Boss RC1 loopers, and that was about the best one I've ever had in terms of being easy. And like I said, I think I'd rather play with people, so I'm not too worried about it. I tried it a few minutes and didn't have much success with it. You might have a different experience. You saw the Harmonizer. It's kind of fun. I think depending on what you do, it could kind of be cool. Again, I'd rather play with someone, and I think if I were doing solo, I wouldn't use it anyway. I think it has a little trouble fighting if you kind of are a sloppy singer, which good singing isn't necessarily clean singing. You know, good singing can be kind of sloppy depending on the idiom of song you're doing or the style. So, I think if you're doing something a little more complicated where your voice and the guitar aren't matching up in sort of perfect intervals of some kind, it might have a little trouble. But it sounded pretty good sometimes. So, but I'm not too worried about those two things. The thing I'm worried about is the sound of the guitar and the voice. Excellent. I give it an A.